It's a beautiful day out there. Okay, let me give a few seconds. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. And yes, once again, I'm going to say um, many of us elders in whatever different tribal, us elders do speak of stories to the children, or if we're in a circle in a ceremony, or if we're in a sweat lodge and we're sharing this piece of information that each tribal has gone through. And I have said this before, that many of indigenous people, the young children, like in their 20s, teens, I'll say under 40. And when we teach those our stories, how to listen to whatever it is, the it. You want to welcome yourself by saying that word, the S word, by means, as we said to many. I just got off a Zoom meeting, actually, 25 minutes. They said, yes, they are disappointed that some of Navajo people, some of the relatives, they have mentioned when you speak of this S word, and you know how the tribals are and the laws, you're welcoming them and it will attach you. You might not see it visibly to your eyes, but it will be attached to you. And then when you're home alone or home with someone and it comes out in the dark, it's going to go and touch everyone. And this is why I say, do not say, even to my family that are maybe 1/4 of a native or a half, I still give you my love and my permission to speak of us, to hear our stories. What I tell you guys, it is very sacred what goes on, because I don't want to see anyone get sick. And it can put you in a trance. I said it. Yes, it can put you in a trance. And you get very, very sick if you keep saying it. And I don't know how many times we say don't whistle at night, but those, even the American people, go ahead. You want to do that? That's fine. But me, I won't. My calls are different, and I am just a little disappointed. But I know that some of the channels I've helped and work, and I tell them, try not to whistle, please. But if you do, those who have my bags and those who gave the bags to someone else to wear, it's not protecting them. It protects just that person. And I'm sorry, I can feel the bags, believe me. I can feel when you're having anxiety. I can feel that something's very heavy. And this is why I pray over that bag to help you. Now, those who cross me, I have no hatred. I have more love for you ever. I would never talk down, disrespect you in any way. But even the relative does the same thing as other people. So those who listen to our culture and things in life and we say our stories is because we've been through them. I have been through a lot, and I still haven't told you many of the stories, the sacrifice I had to do just to protect my family and very, very close friends that became family. I wish everyone would understand. I know that, they're hearing about different paranormal spirits, orbs, cryptids, and there's many, many channels and many scientists, professors reading about the Satanga, Akawa, Ni Nakosh, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Satanga. Now there's many, many different ones. So I'm just coming on shortly just to explain. If you go out in the field, they say boots on the ground. I say enjoy your investigation, enjoy your research. It's learning about Mother Earth, but also be careful because there are many Sasquatch, Bigfoots, Satangas that are aggressive. And I mentioned this many, many times. And those who kept saying the it again, I tell many nephews and nieces, um, right now, I know that Navajo and the Dakota are in a bad way because they're bringing it out more and more when you say, then you have a little 6 year old, an 8 year old saying it, and then they're so scared they don't want to go outside. So it's really, really, really hard to see a child go through that, especially when you have an older teenager or a young parent and don't care to follow directions from an elder. And it's like I tell many channels, you don't have to really listen to me. It's I just give you the knowledge and give you the guidance. But again, like I say, I do apologize for those who don't want to listen. That's fine. I care for every human being. But there are things in this world that we're still learning, even us indigenous natives. Yes, we do know a lot what is hiding, and it has been in our ledgers for way back. I heard stories from not just from my grandmother, but my great grandmother and to the great great, where there were more in the 1700s to the 1800s, where it was very, very quiet. And here the Americans took the family and took them out different places. So we weren't all in one family. They hid us, they put us in different schools, cut our hairs, and had to let it grow. And we had to learn how to speak English in their way and couldn't speak our language. There is a lot of stories I know. And I said in time I would share them with you. This is why I still share and I still get, how do I, nunakwa, I get bunk in the head. Nikoma, get bunk in the head because I'm speaking to care for those. Share my jewelry. And it's like, why? Why do you want to sell it so cheap to them? When us cultures, money's not nothing to me. And you all should know that because I send you extra things than what you order. I want safety. I want you to be taken care of. But as I said, I don't live on the res. I pay my own bills. I have my own taxes. I did my own schooling, went to college, been a nurse, and I'm still an elder. So what else? What title are you going to take from me? As a female that has knowledge that what's going on and wants to share with others? Well, as I say, when you do watch other channels, be very, very careful. It's fine, you can watch them and listen, but these young adults speak of the word and then they make their own fantasies for the other humans to listen. And this is what I have watched over 40 videos, and I called to ask for a Zoom meeting for N22 res got on the Zoom meeting, and I speak of this with the other elders, and they said, "Oh, we know. We don't know how to control it. It's we can't control them, the ones that are want to be off the res and act foolish, or the ones in the res and they don't want to go off because they're afraid. It's also in our res, in the reservation too. Believe me, it could be in your backyard too. There, I let something out. They say no city limits. Yes, they come in the city too. All everything. See, I'm already getting texts. Don't say anything. Don't keep your mouth. No, I am. That's why I'm coming on to let you know. I have not stopped telling the truth, but I'm a I'm too old for games, like I said. And friends come and go, but I still care, and I still pray over. Family come and go, and it's still hard. The same thing. There are times where we don't understand how to handle things, and I keep saying, pray over it. The power of prayer is always going to be number one. Then it goes your children, and then your family, and then you. I always put me last. It goes my father, the creator, my mother, my grandchildren, my husband, then the relatives, and then I do you people, and then I do myself. I put myself last always because I rather take care of those first before myself. Some of my own children get mad, but I tell them this is the way I was raised and this is how I was taught. So this is what I'm continue. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I'm still here for you. I am. Because look at there. I should be enjoying retirement. And no, still helping. And that's the great grandbaby. So it's me, my daughter, my granddaughter, and a great granddaughter. That's 4 generations. And I'm already teaching her the language. I think it's important. And she looks out the door, the glass window, which is right there. No, can you see? And then she'll look outside and she's waving because it's either one of my clans, and I usually sit here and ask which one. Well, Orba always comes when she travels, but I guess lately she's been doing a little traveling to Minnesota, Michigan. But I know they're here, and I will continue teaching and sharing many things to my people who are you're my family. The new ones that I come on, I don't know completely, but I will say this. In time, you'll learn and you watch what I say, and it would help you. But I do ask everyone, please remember, you got to have faith in yourself and don't be. I know you work hard and you have to do what you got to do to protect family. But if you want to keep saying it, it's like they told me if you look in the mirror and you say blum, 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 it comes true. Now, I say windows and mirrors or a portal. And that's just why my granddaughter always asks me, can you smudge around my, because she has a glass door. We have been doing that for many years, those who had glass doors and mirrors. The windows you can do it too, but mirrors and doors with glass, it's easier. So I want to say to you all, I'm sorry if I'm coming off strong. I just want to let you know that the relatives of mine from different reservations, they're not giving the proper information, but you take it as you can. If you want to say the word, go ahead, say the word. But I promise you, it's going to be hard, very hard. And I'd rather see you be safe than be calling it because it can go to your cat, your dog, whatever pet you have, and then it can come in the house. So again, I let out more secrets. So I'd rather tell you, come up and tell you, than you keep going to different channels to learn, which is fine. Believe me, that's fine. But when they start totally speaking of something that they really don't know, and then they're okay. Speak of the it, the rake, the wingalo. Yes, there are many things. There's a Mothman. There's a vampire that goes in from a human to or to a dog to a vampire. There is a swamp man that, yes, it's a lizard man. And again, there's many different satangas. Now they're saying, oh, so are there going to be other creatures? There's been many creatures. The giants been here. The little people been here. Trolls, they've been here. We just don't see them by bridges or by very large oak trees. Sometimes they'll be by the big red trees. They love eucalyptus. They will hang out there. They also are the ones that like to gather certain medicines that we need to make, and they try to keep it from us. I know that there's a lot of people asking many, many questions, and I'm always feeling someone holding their bag. I wonder. And then when they go out, and when you go out by yourself during the day, you still need to be careful because they do come out. They send those out. It's like how we have military, the soldiers to come out and do. Um, I just said the word on the Zoom. God darn it. Gosh darn it. They're out looking. I can't remember the word. But when they research to try to find out many different entities or cryptids, and you want to dig mounds, majority of them, they're all humans and also with satangas. So we just need to be careful. I don't mean to come off strong, but it just boiled me up knowing that me watching all these videos and then the other council members telling me too, and they're trying to control it on their end. But we can't control people's lives. We can help them come to an agreement on certain things. Everyone tells me, well, I have Jesus Christ. Amen. I'm glad because that is who the Father is, the Creator. That's who He is. And I just want to share that little knowledge with you. I am a little disturbed after looking at these videos. And we had been saying this for many years, and sometimes I feel maybe I shouldn't even have a channel and just teach those who want to learn. But then, like they told me, the one I've known him already for 37 years, he says, Mama Bear, you have taught me. I might not be half or full blood native. I might be 1/3, as you helped me learn that I am 1/3. But you have given me so much knowledge, so much respect for others. And that same thing he has taught his children. And to me, that is very satisfying. I'm happy because when he goes hunting, he carries a bow. His wife carries a firearm, but she tells me I will not shoot, just for safety. She says, I know there's zombies out there. Well, you know what? Maybe there is. We don't know too much of this world because there's so much chemicals being dropped from the sky. I'm not talking down about military. Government, yes, not. It's hard. I have grandkids that are in the military, and then I get so worried. I have another one that came from Japan. Now he's in Australia. My one that flies. Oh, I worry about her the most. So she told me the same thing when she was saying that she thought she had seen satangas where she was, and they're all over. Honestly, they are. They just hide better than us. That is all it. I understand that many people don't believe in them. They say, oh, they're just maybe monkeys like got loose from the zoo, but they're human looking. But there is satangas that do look like the monkey face. They're very flat nose. Orba doesn't have flat. It's you could see the roundness of it, but it is wide. And she has hazel eyes, and she's starting to get gray. Um, Children, animals, birds, and all them, they all know they can see them. Squirrels, they really do snitch them off. All creatures, they do. They alert everyone. So please forgive me if I came off strong. I just wanted to give you some information because I know I'm just worried. A lot of these relatives, these nephews, nieces, are they might not be my blood, but this is how we call them, our niece, our nephew, our young brother. They're just going the wrong way of trying to be popular. And yes, they are looking for money and stuff. And once again, I'm not, and it's okay, like I told you. I'm just glad I could share my knowledge. The journey you guys all want to go through, I would like to walk it with you. I'm here, and who I am, and is true. Elder Medicine Bear Claw does not have to give bad things, bad names. No, that is not me. So I do want to say much love and many blessings. And if you guys have any questions, you can email me or message me on Messenger. So for that note, let me check to see who said what. Oh, don't say Griff face. I can't see that one. Strat. Um, Victoria, I want to thank you for your prayers for my little doggie. She has come through and her operation is just fine. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Robin, darling, we did pray on. I just said we need another prayer, and we do. And I hope he's gonna be. I know he's going to be okay. Um, Ruthie, she's one of the elders. She's 87. She's one of the sisters, and she told me that you need to take deep breaths, stay strong, and exactly what I had told you. She says that you know that you have a sharp pain, and I felt that too on your chest on the left side. Don't take, I know you're scared, but breathe. Just keep praying, and he'll be okay. He's just gonna have to continue on the antibiotic. I'm Griff. I love to see you, Griff. Lisa, hello, my love. Thank you for showing me. Ankrit, where are you from? My hometown. I'm from Black Hills. reservation, but I was born here in Nevada. I go back and forth and take care of my family and everything else. Infinity 7, Dansei, smile for the day. It. What is your dream job? I don't know what you are talking about. Ah, Dansei Pat, greetings. How are you? Blazer, Dansei. Well, thank you, everyone. And also, like, subscribe. Don't have to, but it makes me happy knowing. And they always inform me, oh, you lost another one. Oh, you lost two more. It's okay. They come and go. They get bored of me. That's fine. That is okay. I'm not their cup of tea. So, as I told my children and my husband, you know, I only give for those who want to learn and understand the journey that I had. And I told him, I said, I share some of the stories. He goes, why don't you tell the story how you fell off 40 feet from the hill and holding on to the branches as you were falling? That's an old story. I was 32 when that happened. That's another day. But I appreciate everyone coming on here and listening to me. And sometimes I think I'm a little too much worried about people that are, distant from me. But it's like told my family, and I also tell the other council members, I says, I guess I'm just like Mama Rainfeather in a way, and my mother. And one of them, John Bullride, he says, no, you're a lot like my dad, Red Hawk. He says, we all know he was your favorite. And I said, well, he was my mentor, like a father figure for me. Yes, I was very tomboyish when I was young. So that's what I did. So, all right, everyone. I got to get back on a Zoom meeting. So, much love and thank you for coming on. Everybody, please have a blissful day and I'll see you soon. Hi, hi.